achieve it?
There's actually Australia's AI ethics principles that we're one of the first countries in the world to have one in 2019. They were all put together, and they're around transparency, fairness, accountability, a range of different, and there's a lot of work being done. I personally work at the National AI Centre, and there's a lot of work being done in helping people to understand how to translate those principles into practices in the way that you deploy your AI in your organisation. And Lensa is actually a great example of one that didn't do anything for the whole inclusion, because I heard of a lot of people that were using their avatars, and the men would get these amazing pictures of astronauts and scientists, and the women would get these naked fairies or other kind of examples. So it's really interesting how many AI products are out there at the moment that are not in line with these ethics principles. But I think there will be this drive around responsible AI, that people will see that as not just something that they have to do, but also something that their brand and their values really open up to, because that way you're actually going to have an AI industry that people want to use as well.
But we're actually also going to see the guardrails coming off, and a lot of the big products that are out there at the moment, the commercial products, they've been really careful to avoid. We already know that if you provide something without guardrails, humans will do terrible things. And for example, with Microsoft's chatbot a couple of years ago, turn it into a Nazi in 5 minutes. So if you do on Midjourney, and there's a lot of prompts, so I was like, oh, I think that you might be violating the community guidelines, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not, but they're being really careful. But there are some products coming out there, there's one that I was playing around with where it will undress any woman, right? So you take a closed picture of a woman, and using this neural net, it will take her clothes off and show you what apparently she looks like underneath. So again, these are really personal things that we haven't necessarily thought too much beyond the idea of the misnamed revenge porn around what to do with pictures of us, but the idea that fully clothed pictures of us could be put to this kind of use is something we're going to be confronting more and more. So it's the drive to less ethical as people figure out how to take the guardrails off and these technologies escape into the wild.
But that's probably more of that deep fakes kind of scenario where, we do have a lot of challenges around deep fakes with voice, deep fakes of faces, but I think already people are working on, deep fake detectors and a lot of those. And there is a high barrier to create those kind of really good deep fakes. So it's not something that you can just download a free product and do. So there is a barrier to a lot of that kind of stuff.